Hello everyone, this is Crystal Mage Arford. Welcome back for another episode of Dark Souls 3, the Ashen Sellsword play/walkthrough. Last time we explored the Profaned Capital and unlocked those locked cells in Airfield Dungeon. We also finally freed Siegward. This episode, we're going to not only fight the third Lord of Cinder, Yhorm the Giant, we're also going to complete Siegward's questline. Now, if you've done everything of Siegward's questline up to now, watch. Okay, now, hold on. Dex int. I personally go with Long Sword because less stats put in. Anyways, cutscene. See that sword? That's what we're going to use to beat Yhorm. There's another one in the room. Right next to yours from.
Yhorm. Old friend. I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, have come to uphold my promise.
So it does have a face. Well, he does have a face.
Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
So, the first part of this fight is, well, first we're gonna get the damn sword. Yeah, we got damaged by those stupid Airfield jailers. Now, the strategy is use the sword, equip it, use the weapon art. Then hit the head. No, really, the head is what you want to hit. It has to glow white, see? Watch. Watch for it to flash. Siegward, before we get warped back to the bonfire.
It seems I am in your debt once again. My thanks. I could have not kept my promise without you. Now, for a final toast.
Oh yeah, Siegward dies after this. Once we come back here, well, once we warp out or load the game again, all we'll find is Siegward's armor pieces and his storm ruler. The sword we use to kill Yhorm. The sword that basically every melee character has to pretty much use. Unless you're confident that you could stagger him enough to cause him to get on his knees. Or cause him to fall to his knees where you could repost his head. Or hit his head where basically his head's his weak spot. If you're not going to use the storm ruler to hit his head, you're basically going to want to stagger him to where he falls down. Then you're going to start wailing on his head. The best way to stagger Yhorm is, well, if you're a sorcerer, any of the spells that hit straight, so your soul arrows, your spears. Pyromancer, I believe, casts bad vestiges because it's the only spell that goes in a straight line, roughly. The others go in an arc. Clerics, well, shit, you have lightning spears, so you can pretty much just chuck them like nothing. I'll spell. Well, the only spell most clerics have at this point is the lightning spear. The great lightning spear, you have to get sunlight bells. It goes a lot for a castle and trade them in to a statue where you get to praise the sun gesture. As for the last one, I believe you get that from beating the last boss. Yeah, sunlight spear. Strongest spear. Anyways, we got all the shit.
To your valor, and my old friend Yhorm. Long may the sun shine.
I'm thinking of usurping the flame, but I admire your wit.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast. You are a true friend. Best of luck with your duty.
Alright, since we're done talking with Siegward, now, if you want to talk with Siegward, just head towards it before you get warped out of here.
The fire fades and awaits its one last.
What I just told you applies only if Yhorm's your third Lord of Cinder. If he's your second, you don't have to worry about being warped the hell out of here.
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul.
By saving his soul, you mean kill him so we can put him on the throne. Because that's what we're going to do. Okay, so she's injured.
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul. Tell him what he must be, a law.
Alright, I'll murder him. Now we have to place the basin at that on that statue, but that will trigger the boss fight, and I'm not really confident in that. Plus, I want to save that for the next episode. So we're gonna warp the hell out of here. Oh wait, shit, we should warp back for Siegward's crap. Alright, so everything I said for the tips for Yhorm I'll put in the description, at least in terms of melee characters. Which, to reiterate, basically grab the storm ruler from right where Yhorm's throne is. Fast equip it. Equip it. Equip it. Hold down L2 or LB until it goes white. Then still hold it down so you can do the weapon attack, weapon art. Now let's see its art. Storm King. The Stoop stands to abuse sword with Storm. Most effective when facing giants. Okay, so you can do weak or strong attack. And it'll release a massive wave of energy. But it's only useful against Yhorm. It says giants, but not every giant. Just Yhorm. So it's more gimmick weapon. Oh. All right. First, let's just consume this.
Welcome. Then take.
Oh wow. We're right at that
Farewell,
point.
Ashen Maiden.
Well, we're at the point where it's gonna cost a shitload of souls just to level up. Oh, might as well use the rest of these to buy arrows and shit. But first,
So,
Ah, we're on the throne. That's awesome. Here's what we can make with Yhorm's soul. His great machete. Or his shield. Yeah, just switch things up. Let's get the shield.
Now. Oh.
Okay, here's magic arrows. Yes, screw it. Let's buy 50 of them.
Goodbye.
Alright, so last thing we're going to do before this episode's done is go back to Yhorm's bonfire and get his armor set. Okay, not his armor set. Yhorm doesn't have an armor set. Well, he did, but that was in earlier versions of the game. It's still in the code. It's just you can't get the armor set unless you hack it. Anyways, there's Siegward's corpse. Guessing the straight of the fight took everything he had. So grabbed Storm Ruin Pierce Shield and his armor. Yep, we're gonna end an episode right here. Right to roughly where our friend died, because he technically died over here, but for sake of convenience, his shit was over there. Can't see me pointing, but anyways, that's the end of this episode. One of the shortest episodes ever. The next one's also going to be short. Oh, not only is it going to include a boss fight, it will also include us going back to the Undead Settlement and getting a ring. Plus, doing a little bit of Sirius's questline. Because why not? I'll be honest, that's just padding. It's just me padding shit out. Yep, I may actually do that before the boss. Yeah. Anyways, for the next episode, we'll do some random extra shit and take on the Dancer of the Boreal Valley in the High Wall of Lothric. So, this is Chris of H. Arthur, and I shall see you all next time. Bye.